Yesterday was such a great day. It was the big opening on a Saturday, as I told you yesterday, so more people can come. I had some friends from Germany visiting me. I had some friends from the northern part of Netherlands visiting me, from Belgium coming towards here. I appreciate it so much that everybody took his time or her time to come here and join me and listen to my story. Like, it means a lot to me. Christos Cavour, a guy working with me at the pizzeria, he is such an amazing piano player. So I asked him whether he could play piano during the exhibition, and immediately he checked his agenda and he told me, yes, I can. At first I gave him the wrong dates, by the way, and then after that we figured it out and he said, yeah, of course I can. I'm coming to play piano. So he was playing a bit of piano on the background, really nice and gentle, and people would come in, we would have a talk, and I would explain what the alter ego Moonboy is all about and what the whole story is about. And after like 20 minutes, Christos would quit and then take a smoke or go for a coffee or for some food. I put some MF Doom on the computer. And it would go like this, back and forth. A perfect match to me for how I wanted this exhibition to be. Then, a dear brother of mine, Hisham Sutu, I asked him whether he could do a couple of spoken words. He is really good at writing poetry and so on. So I brought Christos and Hisham in contact with each other to see whether they could do the performance together. It was amazing how they performed that. The piano play and the improvisation of Christos and the spoken word and the performance of Hisham. Everybody was in awe, everybody was silent, and it made totally sense because everything he said in those three spoken words, it was all about my art and my exhibition and not fitting into boxes or being scared about what people think of you. All these insecurities and yeah, this kind of things. I really loved it. Then a legend walked into the store by the name of Didi Taihuttu. It was such an honor to have someone like him visiting me and for me to be able to talk about my whole art exhibition. So what he did, I don't know if you have heard of the Bitcoin family. So this guy owned a couple companies in IT, in education. And he's from the Netherlands, by the way. He's from the same province. What he did at some point in his life, he sold his two companies. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, two companies. He sold his house, his cars, all his vehicles, his everything. And they went and lived a minimalistic life, and they went to live on the campsite. He believed a lot at that point, and now even more, of course, in cryptocurrencies, in blockchain, and decentralization. So he took all the money and invested it in the Bitcoin and other coins that I don't know, but he invested into cryptocurrency, and the whole world was at that campsite from, I don't know, like every news outlet that you can think about, from Thailand to the US, Netherlands, England, Germany, France, everybody was at that campsite. 200 interviews within like 30 days on that campsite. It's crazy. It is crazy because this guy doesn't like the shine. This guy doesn't like all the spotlights and everything. He just wants a minimalistic life, and he didn't want all this luxurious stuff anymore. And he just wants to enjoy and be with his family, be with his daughters, and enjoy being with them. And then all these people come to your campsite with cameras and I don't know what so on to be able to talk with you and put you in the news, so wherever you would go, people will recognize you. So right now he calls himself and his family like digital nomad, and I like that because they're going from place to place. Mostly they are in Thailand or whatever, but they're going from place to place, from day to day, week to week, and they enjoy life and they support and they want to empower people to understand what cryptocurrency is, what blockchain is, not what cryptocurrency is per se, and how we can decentralize or make stuff more transparent and easier for ourselves and the society. I think that's enough introduction. So the crazy thing was, I was talking with him about all these things not fitting in a box, and people going from a box to box to box, doing stuff that they hate until they're like pensionated or something, and then they start saying, yeah, now I'm pensionated, I'm going to live my life and this and that. After him letting me telling the story, he immediately said, and I respect that so much, that it's crazy coming from him. He said, okay, I want to do something for you. I was like, yeah, I mean, I take a photo with you and that's okay, or you can put your photo that you were here at the exhibition. I would appreciate it a lot, you know, that means a lot that you take your time. You're super busy, you take your time and you come to the expo and everything. So that's enough. So he said, okay, everything good, but I want to do something more for you. So I started talking about the South to North trip on the skateboards that's going to take place on the 1st of April. And he was like, okay, interesting. And I told them that I want to attach a charity to that, and it would be sick if I could attach the charity through cryptocurrency. So we would accept bitcoins, for example, for the charity, and it would be the charity that he supports. So almost all his money that he gets, he gives to charity. It's pretty crazy. Then he asked me, do you know a guy by the name of Tony Hawk? I was scratching my head like, how do you mean, Didi? Do I know Tony Hawk? Yeah, do you know Tony Hawk? Of course I know Tony Hawk, man. I wish I taped that. Then he pulls out his phone. He's like, okay, wait, yeah, Tony Hawk, something like that. Like, let me check. You know this guy, right? Oh yeah, here it is. Give me a couple minutes. Oh yeah, here it is. Check. He sends me some text messages that he loves what I'm doing, that he has respect, and that I'm doing this crypto stuff with my family and giving everything up, living this minimalistic life, and that when he could do something, that he could contact him or whatever. Then he tells me, send me a picture with your story or a website or whatever you have, and I'll make sure, or I will do my utmost best for Tony Hawk to share this picture or tweet about this or whatever you guys do these kind of days. And I was like, holy stokes, like what the heck did just happen, you know? It's crazy when you do new stuff, when you step out of your bed, usually with your right foot and now with your left foot, or you take a new route to work. And by that I mean like when you do new stuff, that you meet new people, you see new routes, and due to that you gain new experiences and new contacts, networks, and you end up totally somewhere else. That's just crazy. It doesn't go in my mind, but in my head, but like it just works like this. And this was a perfect example of that, of Didi not even knowing per se who Tony Hawk is, and then for me Tony Hawk is like a legend. Like he's more like more than a legend. Like it's insane. It's crazy. So then in the evening we had another Dead Poet Society session, and this time we were also joined by I don't even know what to talk about. We were joined also by someone that works for Yeezy and works for Kanye, and she was telling all these stories. Like, it's just retarded, man. My day yesterday was insane. And also, of course, Didi, and then Didi going into depth, and we could ask a lot of questions. Why, how, where, like what's going on, like how did you feel back then when you took this decision to sell everything and buy crypto? Like, And then on top of that, he added a lot of stuff, which also came to the point of freedom. Freedom, 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 freedom. He fights for freedom and for a simplistic life, and I really loved that. I learned so much from this guy yesterday, and he made me think about certain stuff that I knew for sure, that I had a certain thought about it, and he kind of changed something. He made me think. Yeah, it was a legendary day for me yesterday. Thanks. So what's up, peeps? As I told you today, I was honored that Didi Taihuttu came to the exhibition of Moonboy, and yeah, we had a lot of great conversations, and I learned a lot, listened a lot.
Guys, just check it out, Moonboy. The thing he makes is like amazing. It just completely represents what I'm all about. Freedom.
Thanks.
Freedom. Outside
100%.
of the box. If you see his art, man, you will be impressed. The way I was.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for all your...
Thank you very much.
Go and watch it.
Cheers. So yeah, I told you, this guy is a legend, man.